Today on Barely, we're gonna be getting some coffee together, putting up a table together, putting a drive shaft together. Well, just the U-joint, and then hopefully putting it in Shelly. Give me some ideas of what you guys think I should do to this. I was thinking flatbed, then we could put a tent on top and go camping with it. It's a 4-wheel drive, LS-swapped 2008 Toyota Tundra. So give me anything. Give me some ideas. I also want to do forest green. I think forest green will look good on it. Let me know. Good morning. Morning? Afternoon? It's morning enough. Today, I'm gonna go get coffee. But when we get back, we're gonna do some fun stuff. I have the GM transmission in this Tundra, and I had the 4-wheel drive front drive shaft off of the Tundra as well. So now I'm just having to adapt them together so I can bolt them and put them in. Yeah, that's it. But I want to go get coffee first because I have a lot of cleaning I have to do before I can do that. I need room, I need space. I don't have room and I don't have space. And the thing that's gonna help me is a desk. I got a desk that I want to put up today, and it will be good, I think, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I got it for free, so I can't complain. It's a good desk if it's free, right? But we're on our way to go get coffee, and I'll see you soon. I don't think I ever explained the backstory of the Tundra. I'll do that now. So the Tundra came up as an opportunity while I was visiting family. And my uncle, he owns like a scrapyard, but he was holding on to this truck for this guy that he knew, one of his friends. And he was like, hey, I know the guy is trying to get rid of it. He'd be okay with selling it. I was like, okay, well, you know, let me shoot him an offer. I shot him an offer. He didn't like it, but he didn't go much higher. He told me his counter offer was just a little bit higher than what I was gonna do. The only issue is that whenever I bought the truck, I knew that the engine needed to be rebuilt. The engine just didn't need to be rebuilt. That engine was driven with blown head gaskets for over 2 hours. And he said the oil was milky, everything was messed up in it. Okay, well, I'm not gonna try to rebuild an engine. And the plan was to do it in that week that I was up there, 3 or 4 days. And that wasn't gonna happen. I would have to bring that to a machine shop, get it professionally cleaned, because I didn't have a way to actually clean it myself. If I did, I would, and that would have been an option, but that wasn't an option. So at first I was starting to regret buying this truck, because I was like, oh, well, now I have to figure out a way to get it to where I live, get it home, but it doesn't have an engine that works. It doesn't have anything that works. The engine, transmission, everything was pulled out of it. We just got here. Engine, transmission, everything was pulled out of it. Then my uncle came up to me and said, well, have I got the thing for you? I have an LS that's been sitting out here for, I think he had it for 5 years. Hasn't ran in 5 years, pulled out of an engine 5 years ago, or pulled out of a car 5 years ago. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take the free LS. So we spent the next 3 days while I was there LS swapping it. Took everything out that needed to be taken out, put the LS in. We had to go back home, and he kept working on it. We got by the time I left, the 3 days that it took us for us to get it all mocked up, set in, everything, we had all the mounts and everything done in about 3 days, and we got it to start running. Fuel pump was bad in the truck. So had to get a new fuel pump for it. That's fine, no big deal, right? And then my dad went back up there and helped my uncle finish it. And then as soon as they finished it, and I think it was another 8 days they finished it, 6 to 8 days, I can't remember. They finished it, and my dad drove it back down and gave me the truck. I've been doing some stuff here and there on it, getting it nice and clean. I mean, it sat, right? So one, it was extremely dirty. Two, it has whiskey dents all over it just from the previous owner, and those are gonna go. I want to start doing that all before LS Fest, because it's an LS swap truck. I might as well go to LS Fest. The closest one to us is in Texas, so we'll go to there. So that's going to be the progression of this truck. Is initially it's going to be getting it ready for LS Fest, and then after that I want to do a lot more things with it, and it's going to be super exciting. But I want you to tell me what you think would be a good idea for it as well. Just any ideas that might be cool to have happen with the truck. So let me know. But we're here. We're at coffee. So I'm gonna go get some coffee. I love this coffee place. It's my favorite one in town. It's my favorite coffee place in town. So I'll be back in a jiffy. Got my coffee. Was that a time or what? Yummy. I love that coffee shop. So good. I gotta pour over. Luckily, the LS that I got, that came with a transmission. That way I didn't have to use any adapter plates or anything to hook up the original transmission. It causes a little bit of other issues, but it hooks up nicely to the LS, which that's all I really care about. As long as it runs and drives, that's all I care about. Does my car tell me if I'm in drive, reverse, neutral, park? No. That's okay. That's why you can count to 4. Luckily though, the transmission that I got with it was a 4-wheel drive 4L60E, and the Tundra 4-wheel drive. Hooking up the front drive shaft is going to be, I think, pretty easy. I just got to hook up a U-joint. I'll probably explain it all again later, which is fine. Fine for me, maybe not fine for you. Didn't ask.
Wow, didn't ask. Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy my coffee now. See you back at the house. Before we can even get started, I have to clean out the garage. This, gone. We're gonna do that first. It's freezing outside, so we're gonna keep that closed as long as we can. Now to move this. That is a future project. I have a lot of big plans for that one. That one's gonna be so fun. That one is gonna be, I'm gonna turn it into a pit bike. That's gonna be sick. Let me put this stuff up. I'll be right back. I'm literally just gonna do it like this. All right, I moved it. You just have to get this table set up. All the legs are over here. So I'm just gonna use this clear spot for everything. I think that'll work the best. I'm gonna give this a little bit of a clean. It got dirty, as you can see. Whenever I was moving it, I had a lot of dirt in the bed of the truck whenever I did that. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Where'd it go? Couldn't tell you. It's whatever. Now it's time to flip it. Can we do it? I'm Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. Let's do it. This is a nice table. My plan right now is I have a 2-piece set right here. I'm gonna take the top part off. That top part's gonna come on here. The lower part's gonna sit under. Camping stuff's in here. That's gonna go under. These two go on top, that goes under. That goes under. Trash. That stays under. Now I'm going to clean it all out. Now that that's done, I'm gonna take a coffee break. See you soon. Just gotta add a couple more things. But that's the whole setup now. I think it looks way better, way cleaner. I have an actual bench to work on. Let's see how much room I got before I add more power supply. I'm gonna add another power supply there. Let's see how much room I got. Here's that front drive shaft I'll be working on. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Plenty of room. Slip yoke, U-joint, front drive shaft. That should be it. Also have, we don't talk about that. Okay, so I'm about to do the U-joint on the front drive shaft, but we have a bit of an issue. Well, we'll see. Issue is we have a front drive shaft for Toyota. We have a yoke, a slip yoke for a Chevy. How are they going to fit together? I don't know. We're going to find out. I think I can get these to fit on the sides and then this to fit in and put this in here. Hopefully that works. We're going to find out. That's in as far as it needs to go. We'll switch to the other side. Okay, let's flip it. Might need a set of needle nose, we'll see. That's in. Let's check the other side again. Oh, needs to go back in just a tiny bit. That should be good. That side's also in. I was told to. Perfect. Okay, now the hard part. Getting this to match up with this, with hopefully these. We're gonna find out if we can do that or not. Actually, I'll leave one side on. Actually, I won't. But I might do that and then do that. Look at that. Found a nice thick plate. That'll be perfect. I think. We'll find out. Here's the issue. It doesn't have enough clearance. That's okay. We can fix that. That's an easy fix. I think. Flip it back over. Okay. Now, just have to figure out how to get it out. Whew. That took a lot to get off, but it's off. Here's the plan right now. I had to put it on the ground, beat it off.
What did he say?
Right now, I'm trying to get these two sides to be just on the outside of these two grooves. Since they aren't an exact match, I have to do that in order to get it to work. We got an easy solution for that. It's called a bench grinder. We're about to grind until it works. We're gonna go back and forth until it works. That is smoking. Let's see if it works. Okay, so that's gonna work. I don't know if you can see it. Let me add a little bit of light. Look at that. It's gonna work. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's just barely gonna work. And that's fine. I have a bit of sandpaper here. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna clean out that inside just a little bit. Just enough to make it matter, you know? Now we're gonna put it back together. Let's see if it actually works. And those are now at the point. Try to put these snap rings on. See how good they work. Cleaning it off. Okay. try it on the other side. Oh, that almost went on. I think I'm gonna use some channel locks to fully press it on. That one's on, fully. Now for the other side. There it goes, that one's on too. So now we shouldn't have any issues of that coming off. We got it on. However, we have a bit of an issue. Look at this. Since we started recording, it's been raining. So that's soaking wet. See the whiskey dent? That's so bad. That's the worst one, thankfully. I'll show you all of them here in a minute. Look at this. 1 foot. 2 feet. That's insane. I hate that so much. We're gonna let it dry off and I'll be back. In the meantime, enjoy looking at these whiskey dents. Let's see if we can get this working good. Got the drive shaft underneath, and need it to fit right there and right there. Let's see if we can get it done. Oh look, a problem for another time. I need to wipe that down. That's dirty. I got a rag with a bit of special sauce on it. Oh yeah, that's gross. So we have an issue. This right here, if you can see, comes, the input shaft is here. That's where the knuckle is. This pretty much lined up where it needs to be, which sucks, because that means that I'm sitting about 4 inches too long, which sucks. But that's okay. That's an easy fix, I think. So I did the math. This drive shaft is 35 and 3/4 inches. The space between is 32 and a half. So we're 3 1/4 inches off. That means I got to get this shortened. That's what it means. It's not a big deal. That'll be for next time. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you think I should do with this. I was thinking flatbed. That's my idea. But thanks for watching. Bye. See you later. Good afternoon. Hello.